I'll be doing yet again another council, well, not customer council, but another fucking review over the counselors and how to play them. Last, I ended off with Mitch Floyd, the stoner from part 3, for anyone who missed it. I went through the first 7 counselors, now I'll be going over the last 7. Yeah, excuse me. So yes, and then I'm gonna try to finish up everything with Jason and Tommy all in this one thing, and get some plays for you guys. Alright, so up next, here we go, we got the first one, we got Fox. The first of our next set of 7. Fox is a very interesting choice. Not really, but still. Oh. Alright, so anyways, down to the stats. For those who forgot the stats, I will review them once again. Composure is pretty much your fear and your breakout. Luck is pretty much everything, and weapon durability with the stun chance. Repair is how quick and efficient you could go and repair item box, phones, and etc. Speed is how fast your character will move. Stamina is how long you could jog / sprint. If you walk, it will not take away any stamina, but then again, make sure this doesn't get too low, otherwise Jason's bound to catch you. Stealth is pretty much how quiet you are while trying to put stuff together. If you mess up, this will also go and silence that down a bit. Or if you start up the car or something, this will quiet it down. Strength is just pretty much, well, how much it takes to knock off Jason's mask. Now, this, if I was to say, Fox would either be a fighter or a, yeah, Fox is pretty much a good balance in other, like, she's a pretty good balanced character. She's actually not too bad, because much like Mitch, she has about the same stamina. She has more speed and stamina than Mitch. Pretty much, I play as her when I play females most of the time, just because, you know, I do enjoy her stats, because it's a 6 out of 10 composure, so, you know, that's nice. She's good for fighting off Jason, because she has that, strength to her. And what also makes her nice is she fights Jason, check, because she got the composure and strength, and she could also repair a bit, so, yeah. But, you know, out of that, she's pretty much like Adam in that aspect. She can repair, and she's the female version of Adam, more or less, with a little bit difference to her stats. Alright, so what I put on her, I need to switch back up, but for her, I would definitely want, like, because she was meant to do one or two things, I would put on my Swift Attacker yet again. You will see that I put that on quite some bit. Again, Medic. And then for the last perk, once you hit 150 or a reasonable thing, I would generally most likely put Grease Monkey on. Well, not Grease Monkey, but it's like a repair thing. I forgot the name of it. Like maybe vehicle speed. I don't know. It's like the speed of repairing the vehicle. I just forgot what it was called, but you know, something for repairing. Or you could go and up her thing by 1 point, giving her a 7 out of 10 breakout. But you know, it depends on how you wish to replay as her, what the 2 roles could be given. People also have used her as the final girl, and honestly, I don't see it because, well, she's black. Pamela was white. Come on, Jason. That I guess it's the game, but still. And I guess the last one I would put is maybe overall stamina. But for all intents and purposes, whatever you may have, you should put on her. But something to go and fight Jason off, defensive, offensive, and then, you know, something else. She is clearly based off of Fox from Friday the 13th Part 3. As you can tell, let me just put her back in her original shit. She is clearly based off the same chick from, the biker chick from Part 3, with the same name of Fox, so yeah. Hard to miss. Like, extremely hard to miss, so that, for those who did not see that reference, or just clearly don't remember, there you go. She was 100% off of Fox. Like, that's what she is. Number 2, Sheldon Finkelstein. Pretty much she is, I'll get the reference out of the way first. This is Shelly off of part 3 as well. You know, the fat guy who pranked people a lot, you know? Yeah, him. He was a fan favorite in the movie. He was also kind of like a, yeah, he was just very talented within, like, juggling. He's very him. But, to start off with, his stats, Shelly could go and hide around for a while, so he could be a pretty good competitor for, you know, sneaking up on Jason, and then knocking him, or fighting him, like, trying to get, like, a quick little sneak attack, because in the movie he'll sneak up on people all the time, so, you know, that's what that was for. But since he's a fighter as well, so I think you can kind of get the point of where I'm going with this. I'm going to put, yeah, again, I would actually recommend putting Thick Skinned on him, the Swift Attacker if you have one, and the Medic, just so that you could stay alive. And since his composure is 6 out of 10, I mean, you don't have to worry too much about breaking free, but, you know, yeah, that's just how it is. There is some stats about, you know, breaking out of it, but, you know, you could also break out of traps easier with this, so, you know, if you're gonna take the hit for the team, like, I know some people have, like, Thick Skinned it on, excuse me, plus, that, so they could just step in, like, take the entire trap for the rest of the team. You got the Lone Wolf perk, which reduces fear when alone, but, you know, not exactly the best, so I'm trying to find something good. Okay, well, I ain't finding shit. I was getting all this good stuff last night, alright. But I would put most likely just another fighter thing on him. I would actually put stamina recharge rate on him instead, because, you know, his stamina is not the best, and, you know, if you're gonna be fighting, I would definitely want to put that on, because, well, you're gonna need that stamina. On top of that, I mean, every time you hit Jason, you get stamina back, so fun. I think that might also contribute a little bit more stamina for every time you hit him, so like, that's what Shelly was made for, was to fight Jason. Big fucking surprise. As we had Fox, we had Sheldon. Both part 3 and both fighters, in essence. So, you know, you could also use him to prepare, I guess, as well, but, you know, 1, 2, 3, and I think again the point that, you know, this is kind of getting redundant with fighters / repairers. But the reason why, you know, like I said about Adam is, well, he also could, like, it's just Adam. He looks better, so that's what I chose, so. But in essence, it's all about your playstyle. He has no luck either, so, I mean, go figure. So, you know, don't try to stun him. Jason, she has a little bit of everything, so, you know, she can also go on, she's a female, so if you want to get the sweater as her, so, you know, fuck it, why not? After Sheldon, we got Victoria Sterling. She's a rich, naughty bitch, to say the least. Alright, so what you're going to want to do for her is, she has high stamina, high stealth, and high luck, so, you know, she's pretty much like the the stealthier version of fucking Chad. I mean, legit. And her composure does help. Now, I don't know why there's a homebody on her. As you can tell, I like putting, for everyone who could fight, I like putting on the Swift Attacker, because, like I said, you're supposed to fight, distract, and, you know, if you could swing faster than Jason and whack Jason before he could whack you, that will help. A lot. And it'll save your ass. A lot. So, you know. Again, I will be putting a Swift Attacker on her. I will actually put Sucker Punch. The same stats, or same stuff I put on Chad, I put on her. And if you don't remember what I put on Chad, let me just go back to Chad. I put Sucker Punch, same things, actually. Never mind. But she is, for anyone who wants the reference, she is based off part 4. I want to say her name's Nikki, but I cannot tell you exactly. But she's pretty much the fucking snotty bitch in part 7. That blonde bitch, you know, who's really rich. I don't know her name, but you know, you'll see her the second you watch the movie again, and I do recommend you doing that. Alright, but yeah, she is another distractor. She's supposed to buy everybody else more time. As you can see, she's not exactly good with, you know, knocking off the mask, but she was given a little bit on that, so, you know, she could, you know, if you enough hits, she'll get it, but not recommend it. But yeah, she is, in essence, to some people, a better version of Chad. And she's female, so she can grab the sweater, so, you know, good for her. So, that's what she is, and, yeah, that's what her uses are. She's a distractor. She's supposed to whack Jason, stun him, and get the hell out of there. And then, you know, her stealth and shit, you know, helps her to be a good contender to help transport stuff. You know, like pick up the battery, move it over to the car. Which is why she got such high stamina and stealth. So, you know, if she was gonna do something, I forget to mention that about other people with high stamina and, well, high stealth and stamina like that, like, who has high stamina and stealth? Hold on, I don't remember exactly who has high stamina and stealth. I think she's the only one who has high stamina and stealth altogether. Oh, never mind, and Tiffany. She's also, you could use those people to go and transport stuff easier, so, nice. So, you know, if you're not a fighter, you ain't a lover, you know, you're just right there, you transport, that's all you do, you're just doing a job. So you're not useless. Up next, a very fan favorite, Vanessa Jones. And let me tell you, she's a fan favorite for many reasons, and the opinion is different for each one. I cannot tell you who is she based off of, because quite frankly, I don't know myself. I don't really give a shit. I don't personally like her because, you know, she just seems useless. But, you know, she's just there to piss off Jason. Yet again, she has high stamina, speed, and, luck. So she's gonna whack Jason, piss you off, and, you know, it's already gonna be hard enough to catch her. So, I mean, she's a good distraction. However, she has no stealth at all, no repair, pretty much no, actually, not a fairly decent a bit of strength, and not too, and maybe not the worst, but definitely not the best composure. So pretty much she's supposed to just run around with smack Jason and hope not to get caught. And being that she gets all that speed and stamina and luck, so, you know, she's not gonna go and fucking, you know, whatchamacallit. Now what I put on her is, I would put a marathon on her. Overall stamina increased. Yep. Why do you need that? Because that's equal, if for me it would be equal up to a whole 10 out of 10 stamina. At the least. That's a bitch. I'll just go off here. Actually, let me just put that on. A friend actually recommended that, so, you know. Next, I would have the restful perk on her. And so her stamina is constantly going up. I was gonna suggest, you know, the easy listening, but, you know, again, it don't help if Jason knocks it out. Some people would recommend Sucker Punch, and so would I really do, because she's also supposed to knock Jason out with a baseball bat, but, you know, it's just what it is. Since she's not exactly, like, she could just run Jason around, and that's pretty much how most people play as her, is she's gonna, you know, whack you, crouch a few times, be extremely cocky, and, you know, run because, you know, that speed and stamina, but she usually gets caught. So, I mean, but that's just because of people's cockiness, really, so, you know, be wise about how you do it. But yeah, that's how you do all that, and that's what Nessie is made for. You would hear me use Nessie a lot. I will go over each class and how to play as them. I know some of them have multiple classes, or, you know, multiple uses, such as Adam, Victoria, and I'll teach you how to play as those as well. So that's what I can say about Nessa. She's a total bitch, so if you run into one, take her out as soon as possible. But if someone is, like, messing with the gas or phone and they mess up, leave her behind, because she will continue. If you'll be like, oh, well, I could get that in a second, no, she will go and definitely run you around for a good 5 to 10 minutes at the least. So she's a bitch to deal with. And now, if you ask me, one of the other reasons why she's extremely popular is probably because she's black. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, legit, you have other people with high stamina and shit, but, you know, they're always playing as her, so, I mean, I don't see why when, you know, there's other shit, like, you know, really. But that's also another thing is, you know, if you like her looks, I guess that's another thing. I don't care to like her. And we're going on to Deborah Kim. Now, if I'm not mistaken, she is based off of, I want to say, I cannot exactly say who she is based off of. I want to say she's based off the nerdy chick in part 7. But at the same point, I'm like, no, because she has like little to no similarities. Besides, she wears glasses and that hairdo. I mean, very little similarities within it. So, you know, that's what that is. Now, her fucking thing is she's a repair. Yep, she don't fight, clearly, because of the 1 out of 10 stats. And she has, like, pretty much no luck. So if she gets caught, she gets a not bad, but not good stamina on it. So, you know, it's what it is. Her stamina is not that high, so, you know, be wary. People managed to outrun Jason with her, though, so, I mean, but then again, I mean, not for very long. Now, as you can tell, I haven't really played as Deborah, so I'm going to actually put some perks on her. Because she has a 10 or 9 out of 10 stealth and a pretty good damn repair, I'll do the same thing with AJ. And, you know, I'll just put shit on her so she will not get caught. All but the... shit. Actually, I'll just put all that shit on her just so she's even harder to find. And even harder to go in sense, so, you know. And, you know, you could be, like, you could crouch while you recharge your stamina and have even more booster to your thing. Now, if it's not exactly super high on these, you might as well find something else. But, you know, it's all about the perks you do have, so, I mean, you know. Again, I can't remember any references to her. Tiffany Cox. Great character, great player. She has a bit of a little everything, but she's definitely lacking in strength, repair, and composure. Like I said, the repair minigame, if you get good at it, this stat completely could be thrown out the window. With no fucking care. The other stats, I mean, the speed could also be said the same. However, that still has a little bit of use after I described it in the last video. So yes, guys, that's how it is. Tiffany is based off of, I'm going to say, either the chick from part 2 with the booty shorts and the dog named Muffin. I forgot her name. I personally didn't care to remember her name, but, you know, she was a total bimbo. Not really, but, you know. Oof, sexy. She's pretty much often called a slut, because, you know, her outfits, you know. But in all reality, she's based off that, or the twins in part 4. Now, what I put on her is she is going to be a distractor or a transporter. And she has, I know what you're thinking, like, well, based off my other things, why is she a distractor, even though she has no, like, there's nothing for her to really do. With her luck is not as high, so what is she gonna do? Well, her stealth is gonna be a bitch to have her found, so, you know, that's what her transport's for. And because it's a bit harder to find her, you know, it's gonna be a bit harder, so, you know, yeah. But her stamina and speed, she's gonna have high stamina, and she's gonna run Jason around the entire map for, like, minutes on end. And, you know, she's given the stealth also so she wouldn't have to fight or get caught. And, you know, the repair again, it could be thrown out. Because she can just pretty much do the, has the 2 roles of distractor or, stealth. You could, take and equip her with a, marathon, restful, and perhaps even maybe the awareness, because it reduces the chance of stumbling, so, you know, that could be useful in some sense, because, you know, you're going to be running around and your composure is not very high, so I recommend that. So if you're going to distract Jason, run like crazy, and it'll help at least with you stumbling around over nothing. Up next, we got Kenny. Go! No! I'm not playing. But yeah, guys, not much to say about Kenny. He has... everything's the same. He's not a bad learning character, you know, a character to learn how to play, but he's not a good character at all. And for everyone who plays as him, they're fucking retarded. Because, you know, his repair is not the best. Like, I guess he's not the worst, but, I mean... he is... there's not really much to say about Kenny. He's just... pretty much, he's the, half of what Tommy is. He's pretty much like... the student who's trying to become into Tommy. So, yeah, that's much to say about... not really much to say. He could be played as anything or everything. So, you know, if you want to repair, you got a little bit of repair. You want to go and fight Jason, you got a little bit of that. You got a little luck. But, you know, in all reality, he's just... because of how plain he is, like, his stats are not bad. But, you know, just because of how plain his stats are, it's just... like, it's all even. So, you know, I put, like, completely random shit on him because of my playstyle. And you can do pretty much anything on him at all. So I have no recommendations at all about how to play him. And I will actually show you guys how to play him myself, my personal way of doing it, so, you know. And that wraps up all our counselors, guys. We are back at Jenny Myers, of who started the video last time. Now we are done with the base counselors. And like I said, we'll be moving on to the Jasons. Alright, so first up we got part 2, Jason. Which is pretty much Hillbilly Jim, you know. The kills, it don't matter. The weapon, it don't matter. But... leave it alone! Anyways, guys. But yeah, these do not matter. This is completely cosmetic. You unlock this at level 113 to where you can actually switch it, so you don't have to use the pickaxe no more as part 2. So if you want to use the machete, go ahead. So yeah, if you have any purchase kills, you know, that's what that's for. Each kill, you got different type of kills. You got purchase kills at a certain level 180 or 100 and up. So, you know, nicely done. Then you got the weapon kills, which cost no CP. Now, if you can't tell, these three requires a level, where these do not. That's because these you have to buy from the store, and it's not worth it. But, you know, these are just the different kills and stuff. Some of them are more gruesome, but take a little longer, so this is the quickest one I have found, so you just whack, and you can keep moving, so. But then again, it's not very, like, it's lame as hell. They constantly kill everybody the same way, so, I mean, it's however you wish to go and do your grab kills. They're all going to be the same if you want to put it like this, so, you know. But we are, oops, there we go. We're going to start off with each Jason now. As you can see, we got, Jason can run. Each Jason is going to say can run, can run, can run, can run, can't run is a thing. He could either run or he could walk. And if you ask me, that is a waste of a fucking strength and a waste of a fucking weakness. But if it's on your weakness, I mean, well, you just only have 2 to worry about. But if it's a strength of yours, it's honestly a very, it hurts a lot, so, you know. But this Jason can run. Many people think it's so good because, you know, you're running and not walking. Even though it's been proven that, sure, you move a little bit faster, I mean, it don't matter. It really don't. It's like maybe like half a second more. Which I get can go and catch the counselors a little quicker, but I mean, if they're out of stamina, they're out of stamina. They're fucked. It may take a few seconds more, but I mean, the can run or can't run is completely and utterly useless. So, you know, that's one of the things I don't look at. Traps. You have more bear traps. So, you know, phone fuse, car, the Tommy power box, you know, the power box that's connected to Tommy's house, your shacks, whatever you may want to go and booby trap, put someone to get hurt in, that's what that's for. Morph, this is how much you could teleport back and forth around the map. So, you know, useful. It would recharge much faster, so, you know. And it will increase morph regeneration speed, more traps, so, you know. And, well, exactly, slightly faster top speed. So, even the game's like slightly, so, you know. Now, this is my biggest problem with this Jason is his shift is slower. It may say that the regeneration is slower, but it also slows down the shift itself. But then again, that may actually be useful for some people because, you know, it may be too fast for them, or, you know, but for me, it is too slow. I want to move quickly so it could get, like, if it moves too slow, you're not getting in front of the car, or behind the car. You're gonna need it's not gonna be very efficient. His defense, it lowers his HP and his block chance. Like, if you're in combat stance and you click, I do believe for the base controls it is R1. Oops. And he should put up his arm blocking, and he will whack the weapon if he blocks it. You'll just have to watch the animation itself, but that is what that is for. And his final thing is water speed, and if there's a boat, you might as well kiss them goodbye. He's not gonna catch him. You're gonna have to be, like, extremely sorry guys, smart about how you catch him in the water then. And even then, huge ass target. Next, part 3 Jason. I may also like to say each Jason has a bloody skin unlocked, or not unlocked but changeable. Part 3 has been given the quote unquote retro Jason skin, and anyone who plays as it, I will fucking kill. Because it's a fucking disrespect to my name, so, you know, I'll kill you for that shit. It has different music as well, so, you know. Each Jason does have different music, so, you know, cool fun fact as well. And, well, I can't really give off fun facts about any of these. This Jason can run, so, you know, nice, I guess. But, you know, again, a waste of a stat, but, you know, he got this Jason has the weapon of a pickaxe, which was only used for like maybe 2 minutes in the actual movie, and that's it. The weapon part 3 possesses is just a basic wood axe. You'll see him pull out an axe in the Pinehurst, and it'll be the same axe. We get this axe is the same basic axe. It's not very fancy or nothing, but, you know, it has some pretty damn horrifying kills, trust me. But this Jason could run. His weapon strength is also up, so if you want to slash away at someone, or want to go and stop Vanessa from, you know, running around more, and you just whack her a couple of times, it'll take less whacks, and it should be easier to kill her off. Where anyone else who could run, but it will definitely take a hit or two off and, you know, increase all that. I got a message, so, you know, cool, fun, shit. But yeah, that's what the weapon strength for. It does more damage. Grip strength. This is how it's gonna be like much harder for a counselor to jump out of your grasp. So if you are Chad and you get grabbed by this Jason, kiss your ass goodbye. You are not coming back. You better hope you have a pocket knife or something. But I mean, initially, this part Jason part isn't as bad. It's not as good, but I mean, you know, this guy's useless. Next we're going on to the weaknesses. The stun resistance. So Chad can knock Jason down even more. So, you know, have fun with that. So, like I said, although yes, you got something that could like tame players like Chad with, or distractors with the weapon strength to slow them down, or the weapon, or the grip strength and shit. You got like you got the weapon strength, you got the grip strength, and it should be able to whack Jason if you like is there to go and whack. Pretty much just slow the counselor down. Like if it's a distracting part, well, or a distracting role, then I would say to just like Nessie, just slash him. Chad, grab him, because if you don't have a pocket knife, you screwed. Same like Vanessa, if you slash him as well, that also make it harder to break out of the minigame. So that, and if they do break it out, they're not gonna be able to run from you. So you know, I shouldn't really be saying that, but you know, I'm not gonna be a bitch about it. You know, but sense, my biggest thing. Sense is gonna be a big thing for people like AJ and whoever could go and hide. If someone has like that 14.8 like I can with this Jason, you ain't finding them. You'll have a 1 in 10 chance of finding them. Like, it's ridiculous on how much it is. So you know, it's gonna be, and the range is also decreased, so you can't see half across the map either. So, and once rage mode is active, you know, it all goes up a little bit. The stun chance once rage is active goes away completely, like the run. So you know, kiss those two goodbye, but it will annoy you enough beforehand. Last is stock. Stock has been useful. It just decreases the duration and also decreases the time you have. So you know, it'll go down quicker and go up slower. So you know, it is what it is. However, if you're like me, I will show you exactly how to use stock. I'm pretty sure if you've been in one of my live streams before, you've seen exactly how I juke people out with this damn ability. It's funny. Up next, part 4. I hate this fucking part with a passion. I can't play as this part, or I can play as him. I could kill people with it. I just do not like it at all because I don't find it useful at all. In essence, it's the worst fucking video, or not video, but worst fucking Jason in this entire game, if you ask me. But no, people want to play as this Jason because they feel like, you know, the fact that he can run, which don't make a bit of damn difference, really. Which, like, he's constantly there and he's really pushing people down. And, you know, in essence, if you ask me, this Jason fucking sucks, like, with a passion. Like, I hate this one, because he's really taken off the abilities I find useful. I mean, sure, much like part 3, you got weapon strength, and it takes a few less hits to take him out, but, I mean, it's just Wackatoo more, you know, it's not very useful. Next is his destruction. It takes less hits to break down doors and walls, so okay, legit, okay, we got that. So, you know, but once rage mode is active, this is very, very useless, because you just click X and you just walk through it. So, you know, and then, you know, which takes that completely out. Like, rage mode completely takes out some of these damn stats. Like, this one, the destruction will be taken out. This one, the stun. This one, you completely have nothing taken out, but still. But, this Jason, many people would be a complete bitch about, because, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, people think that because they have weapon strength and destruction and they can run, is the best Jason, but nope. I don't like it at all, so, you know, fuck it. Up next, weaknesses. Water speed. Against lower movement in water, so, you know, he's slow. Sure, you could run, but, I mean, fucking hell. The morph don't come back fast enough to go and, you know, get everybody. But his water speed is down, so a boat, goodbye. You ain't seeing that bitch again. Shift, again, another thing I hate. I use shift a lot, and not having it there is like legit. It's sure you could run, but it takes a huge hit on everything other type of transportation for Jason. So you're pretty much running around the whole map. So it may be like, oh well, I could run. Well, you're still slower, bitch. Like legit, you're slower. And destroy. And then the traps. You will start the match with 3 traps instead of 5. So instead of, I do believe part 2 has 7, part 3 would have, part 2 has 7, part 3 has 5, and this one would have 3, so use them wisely. Which is another thing. You can't trap as much, so you have to really hold on to those for no damn reason, so it's useless. I hate this Jason. With the passion, it's useless. I can't, it's so shitty. Up next, part 5. Roy Burns. I don't see why they classify him as Jason, even though this isn't Jason. Also, people, I wouldn't recommend, you know, people just, being a bitch, and just, many people might just be a bitch and get the head punch. So, you know, it's like, even though you got all this stuff to really pressure down on your opponent, you got, you know, you get the freaking head punch all across the board. I'm not gonna do it. Or even then, you don't even need to do it all across the board. It'll just, it is what it is. Just, you just head punch everybody and it'll just pop dead, and you could just be even more aggressive and just right on their ass. So it's like, fuck off. Just for 2 seconds. Just fuck you. Anyways, back on to part 5. Roy, you know, the paramedic who's seen his kid die. This Jason is originally in blue overalls. However, this Jason in particular has a skin where you could change it green, which is stupid. I prefer the blue. But, you know, people use the green all the time, which is stupid, because I have to have the marking on my mask match my damn overalls. But pretty much, he's not a bad Jason. He is human, so, you know, his defense, low HP, less chance to block, but if you don't use combat stance, who cares? But it's gonna be easier to take out. It'll be easier to kill this Jason. The duration and chance of being stunned is higher now on this one, so, but after rage mode is just gonna be like whack. Oh well, shit. No, I'm gonna kill you now. And then your grip strength, because he is not. Look at him. Look at his size. Look at his size. His size and his size. Notice how smaller he is? You could even tell height. Like, you could see in the height that he's scrawnier. He's pretty much like the Michael Myers wearing a fucking Jason Voorhees mask or a hockey mask. I like making that joke all the time. But yes, he is easier to kill, so, you know, keep that in mind while you fight this Jason. Or play as this Jason, that, you know, you may want to go in booby trap or watch out for the traps around this Jason's shack, because, you know, easy to kill. Stalk, this comes back much faster, or a little faster. The can run, like I said before, you know, can run. Woo. And throwing knives. If you are a marksman like me, or what it used to be at least, the throwing knives, like, for people like Vanessa, who's like a bit away, you could just throw those sons of bitches at them and, you know, whack them, and then they'll not be able to run. Or if they're gonna try to walk or go through a window, you could throw a knife at them and it'll completely stop them from going in. Unless if, you know, they're jumping through it, then, well, they'll get hit and ignore it. So, you know, that's that. I forgot to mention, this Jason has the pig splitter. It's pretty much a giant ass meat cleaver, but it has some pretty damn gnarly kills, so, you know. This one has some shears, you know, the gardening tool. Don't ask. This one has a fucking fence post. I know it says a spear, but it's a fucking fence post. Watch the damn movies. It's a fence post. And this is going on to part 6, so, yeah. My best and personal favorite Jason. Sure, the morph takes a hit. Again, I don't care if he could run or not, so, you know, you just took off a weakness. Although his HP is less, and block, and half the time I forget I could block, so, trust me, it's useful. And, you know, this is completely taken out, like, or, actually, wrong one. This is just, you know, what it is. So, if you know also how to fuck up the rest of the game and, make it to where they can't, or, like, stop them from killing you, this is useless as well, so, you know, you may want to booby trap your thing a little bit and, you know, target off Tommy and shit. Target off Tommy or the sweater girl, or whoever has a sweater on. So if they're coming in, they grab your sweater, target them. And, you know, now he has throwing knives as well, which is real nice, because I like throwing those sons of bitches. And, you know, helps a lot. His sense, he could see like across the damn map. Like, it's not damn funny. It's like legit. Just oof. Is like significantly better than the shift. The speed goes much faster, and in rage mode he's even faster. And might I add, with the sense, I can see across the map in rage mode. So just boof, all the way across the map. And as you can see, besides the morph, there is no actual hit on his abilities. So you know, nice. And that's what I like about part 5 as well. Is there's no actual physical hit on his abilities, such as morph, sense, shift, or stalk. There's only benefits. So yeah, that's what I like. I hate having my abilities hit. If you don't use that ability much, then oh well, who cares? Then discard it. But you know, it is what it is. Just pretty much ignore, like, listen to the video for a recap on others. If I missed something, or have any questions, you know, definitely message me and shit about it. But yeah, this is my personal favorite part to play as. I don't legit, I'm just the best with it. Well, this is my best, so you know. Moving on, part 7. Another one I've gotten good at. Oh yeah, fence post. Yeah, it's not a spear. Watch the damn movie. It's a fucking fence post. Anyways, moving on, part 7 with his classic machete. Also, fun fact for those who did not know, I highly doubt you didn't know though, this is the first role that Kane Hodder took the role as Jason Voorhees. And he would go on to make the next 4 movies, or the next 3 movies as Jason as well, so yeah. Now this one, I like this Jason for a few reasons. Sure, the stun resistance goes down, but you know, it's rage mode, it don't matter. It really don't. You get pissed off, oh well, you know, who gives a shit? It won't matter. The only way it'll stun you is if you knock off the mask, and that's a one-time thing. You better hope you get lucky enough. Or you whack Jason and get enough stamina and shit, but the can't run, again, I don't have a problem with that shit. I don't remember it's there half the time, so you know, bounce that. Just boink. And his traps, that's another thing, is I'd booby trap what's important, like, such as the, I would trap the foam box fuse. For those people who have less traps, I would trap the foam box, your cabin, and I would hold on to your last trap until, you know, there's a car up and running, or, you know, someone's doing something and you're in a trap or something. I would hold on to that last trap. Otherwise, his sensibility is much like 6, and you can see across the map during rage mode. Water speed. Oh, don't even think about going into the water with this Jason. He's like significantly faster, and he would catch you within 2 seconds, trust me. So you know, and the boat, yeah, fuck off, not even, no chance. So yeah, then we got weapon strength, which again, less hits, but you know, it is kind of nice. So in all reality, I like this part as well. However, 6 is my best. Part 8, again, Kane Hodder took the role for this Jason as well. Now, this Jason takes and has destruction, not bad. It has the stock on him, so you know, he's gonna get that ability back faster. So if you've seen how I juke people as Jason, I'll be doing it like significantly more. And water speed, much like 7, don't even think about it. Don't even think about the boat. If you get caught in the water, you're screwed. But weakness is sense, and sense is a very valuable tool. He can't run, but like I said before, I just throw that entire set out the window. And like I said for part 7, I almost forgot, the classic machete with some kills you could buy as well for it. As you can see, a few kills you could get. And part 4 also has kills, I'll go over that again. Or the pig splitter does. But yeah, that's these stats. The positive ones, not bad. Now the weaknesses, sense, oof, can't run, oof, grip strength. It'd be harder to go and get Jenny, Mitch, those higher composures, because they'll be able to break out like much easier. So you know, and his each thing. I enjoy the kills with this one, so you know, good for him. But that's what there is to say about this one. Another fun fact, while Kane Hodder played the role for this Jason, they were always dumping slime on him to keep him continuously wet. So, fun fact. Part 9, yet again, taken up by Kane Hodder. Man, I love Kane Hodder. He would also go to play Victor Crowley, I do believe it's the name, and Hatchet, so, yeah. He's a massive man. He also suggested for this game, instead of using like mocaps and stuff, like after a couple of stunts that be done, like he suggested getting like actual stuntmen to do this shit. Like legit, go into the virtual cabin and it will give you like fucking, like, if you start reading off shit, it will give you everything. Just go through the entire thing, you know, it can mock everything and just YouTube it, honestly. It's that damn easy. And then you can just read up on everything you want to know about the franchise, and boom, more Easter eggs and shit. But like I said, boom. This Jason has a fire axe. It's different from the original, but you know, not really. Is an axe in essence, but you hold it by the handle, I guess. This Jason has a battle axe. It was originally going to be the machete, but because, you know, I guess they decided to change it to the battle axe because they had the intentions of the weapon swap, so, you know, at least there's more weapons you could use for Jason. This Jason don't get stunned as much unless you're Chad. Well, you're gonna be stunning them still, trust me, I've seen it. So this is kind of useless after a while, or in rage mode, that'd be useless altogether, so throw that stat out. Throw this stat out. This, less overall hit points. Your mask's gonna come off faster, but your defense is still the same, you know, your block is the same. However, yeah, mask is gonna come off much faster, and, you know, if it's like Bugsy going to combat stance, whacking you in the axe, it'd take like 2 hits, maybe 3, to knock it off. Assuming the guy don't have like bonus stats on like the axe and shit to knock it off, because he'd one-shot you. He really will. That's how low his hit points is. And then straps, like I said before. Now his pros is the shift. I love the shift, I always will, and the stock. So 2 very important tools in my eyes, and it don't hurt anything else, so cool. And we're back to part 2, Jason. Now, as I said, I'm going to pick part 4, Jason, and there are 3 kills for him as well. I don't have any of them, so you know. And now, last but not least, the only fucking son of a bitch known as Tommy Jarvis. You go over to Counselor, as you can tell. You can also read these. I will click this for you. Here, I will also go and quick but slowly go over this. You're going to have to pause the video to read these. I'm not going to waste my time with this. These are not necessary, so, you know, these are for the bonus things, the offline missions and shit, so there you go. Now, I know you guys seen it, and this is going to be very useful. Here are the weapon stats for each weapon. This is what can stun, their durability, and their strength. The axe has the highest strength, where damage is referred to as this. You have stun, STN, and it's out of 4 bars, STN, damage, DMG, and durability, DUR. So, you know, nice. Each weapon is different, as you can see. Some are similar. As you can see, the bat is the best for stunning. The wrench is not bad. The That is honestly one of the best. The fire poker is a damage weapon like I thought it was. If you want a weapon for base all around, I would say maybe the pipe is the best weapon. It just doesn't do as much damage, but it's got the same stun, the same durability, so, you know, nice. And it's pretty damn high up on everything else. It's missing only 4, where some of these, like Frying Pan, you know, is more than just 4, but, you know, everything is different but Tommy Jarvis. There's no stats for Tommy Jarvis at all. Like, it will not show you any stats. Tommy Jarvis starts off with a little radio that you will pick up, as you see right, where the fuck is it? Right there, he'll start off with that radio. He has a flashlight, he has a map ready to go, I mean the full screen map, and he has a shotgun on his back. A one-shot shotgun. Again, one-shot shotgun. One shot. So shoot it carefully. Don't waste it. Really. It's like, in rage mode after that, that's your only damn chance of getting to knock his ass down. But Tommy Jarvis has pretty much the same perks from your previous counselors. So, you know, like if I chose to play as Chad and I had Sucker Punch, well, I'm gonna have Sucker Punch on Tommy. Like the perks carry over to Jason. And not only to Tommy, correction, my bad. And don't have to worry about Tommy is, like I said, much like Kenny. However, he has 10 out of 10 on every last stat. He could be played anywhere / everywhere. He's supposed to be there to be the quote-unquote hero. You know, that's what he was called. He's also called the Hunter, but you know, how you get Tommy Jarvis to come back or come into the game, or to you know, how to have Tommy there is you must either die by Jason, because going suicide, you will not get that opportunity at all. Suicide will not let you get it at all. Or you could escape, which you will still have that chance of coming back, however it's lowered. And since people seem to drop right after they die, and you want to come back as Tommy, I recommend trying to get your ass killed as soon as possible, so you'd be the only one dead, so that it'll randomly pick someone, even if you're the only one there. Like, it's a completely random pick, so yeah. He could be played anywhere / everywhere, so that's how Tommy is played. He's the only person who can kill Jason Voorhees. He must have a axe or a machete to do this. Try not to have. He also has a pocket knife and a first aid, so if he gets grabbed, he gets an insurance, which is nice, because people also get cocky as Tommy, so yeah. And the first aid's for, you know, when he wants to slash at people, so you will see firsthand on each class as well, guys, so let's do this. And you will be seeing up first Tiffany, I think. Yeah, you guys will be seeing fucking Tiffany. You'll be watching the transport / whatever the fuck I called her the first time. Also, I may want to go and add to you guys that I also have a tendency of running over my teammates because I don't like them. So
I can't believe he killed them.
Sometimes I mess up the game like that because fuck the game. Alright, so here are also going to be some tips overall. Frequently check on your summary. See who's alive, see who's not alive. When you first spawn in, grab whatever you can. Don't be picky off the rolls. Do what you can. Really doesn't, like, is, like, nothing really. Notice how, you know, Godfather's already dead. I recognize that name too, so, you know. Traps. How I recommend doing traps is, take that, go outside, run up, and I will put the trap outside the door. Notice how Godfather left like I fucking called he would. because that's just what people do. They die, so they leave. So, you know, you check up on that frequently. Tommy Jarvis has been called. As you can see, there's no map on my thing. So I'm probably gonna get myself killed to show you guys Tommy. And everyone here is playing as Bugsy, so... Why? Because everyone here is retarded. Everyone here is fucking retarded. Why the hell are you all Bugsy? That was a stupid ass move. You're all gonna get caught easy. Now get the hell away from me. You guys are too damn loud. Go kill Jason. Go beat the shit out of Jason. I don't know. Stay the hell away from me, you're loud. Actually, never mind. I need to go this way anyway. Actually, no, I don't. Okay, well, hopefully next fucking match, not everyone's gonna be a fucking Bugsy, because... Jeez, this is retarded as hell. And this kid's gonna be coming back as Tommy Jarvis, because he's the only one there, so... You know, just watch. There'll be a little cutscene, or like a little cutscene animation-like thing for when he comes back, to alert the player that, you know, they are coming back, instead of just randomly doing that. Also, try not to do that shit. That's like 100% noobish, so, you know. Firecrackers are useful against Jason until you know, rage mode, then, well, you can't stun Jason no more, so. Also, a pocket knife. Notice how he's now finally coming back. It will first turn red, and then he'll come back. So, yeah. He's now back as Tommy Jarvis, so... And, you know, we have... They better start whacking up on Jason, but, you know, because they're Bugsy, you know, they're probably not even gonna do it, because they don't know how to play their fucking role right, and, you know, they're all the same damn character, so it's like... Fucking stupid. Alright, I recommend maybe getting a projectile gun. Again, flare guns will not work on, Jason after rage mode, so, you know. Don't... Shooting him with the, flare gun after rage mode is useless altogether, so, you know. Just spare yourself the time and... efforts, because he'll just... ignore it. Completely ignore it. So, yes, guys. This is the, distraction slash, carrier. I'm gonna also try to display off, how to kill Jason. If only these assholes knew what they were doing instead of just choosing Bugsy. Because that was such a stupid ass move. I'm not gonna continue calling how stupid that is, because that was stupid as hell. As you can see by my mini-map at the bottom left corner, right around, I forgot, right, I can't, you know, do it, but, you know, right by that rock, as you can see, my mini-map is right there. You can circle through your items by left and right on your D-pad, so useful. Usually there may be like a pocket knife, shotgun, or something right over here, so, you know. They're all together. They better be taking off that damn mask. I swear. They better be playing that damn role as Bugsy. If they're gonna play as Bugsy, if there's gonna be that many of them, they better know how to play Bugsy. But most likely not, so. Yeah. And it looks like that Jason is after Tommy, so. Poor kid. Not really. But I do need fucking Tommy alive, so. I'm gonna try to also display on how to kill him, so. Never mind, actually, because, you know, there's so many damn Bugsies in this damn room that they make too much damn noise. Why are everybody Bugsy? Seriously. As you can see, I'm a good distance from Jason already. And because, you know, how quiet she is, she pretty much got away. He's seen the blimps for, Bugsies and, you know, went after that shit. So, yeah, guys. This is honestly a shitty-ass example of how to play this properly, but, you know, you can't teach someone how to play when everyone's fucking Bugsy. I'm not gonna quit saying that. Like, legit, they are all stupid. I mean, even this guy was smart enough to choose someone other than Bugsy. Sure, he picked, Kenny, which wasn't very much better, but still, I mean, he was smart enough not to pick Bugsy. They better be able to knock off his damn mask. And jumping through the window like that is fucking retarded. Unless if you have a reason that is retarded as hell. You can't open the door like that, kid. Yeah. Get over here. We're gonna kill this son of a bitch, alright? You know how to kill him, yes? Tell me you know how to kill him. Legit, I am trying to go and show people how to do shit, and it's hard as hell to do that shit, so. Just... No need to sprint, just jog, alright? That's it. No need to sprint. Sprinting would cause more noise. Don't need noise. We need those other bugsies just to whack up on Jason while we get this shit going. Alright? That's it. Who cares about the rest? Too bad I don't have a, there's firecrackers in here. You could probably use them. Son of a bitch. Also, try to fucking loot the cabin all the way. I know some of these drawers may be hidden, but come on, don't leave drawers in the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh. Oh. Don't worry about that. Also, he makes a good point. Yes, there's a little bit of damage on me, but the only time you need to worry about, healing yourself is when you see their arm, like, on their shoulder and barely able to run. That's when you try to, heal somebody up. If you don't have that, it's useless. Okay. Do what? Hold on. Seconds. I think seriously, audio. There we go. Apply. There we go. Yes, I want to apply these settings. There we go. Sorry, I had to switch up my settings a little bit. Now, as long as you do what I tell you to do, you should be fine. At least they're running Jason around for a little bit. It looks like this may not be the right place for Jason's shaft. This is it. You are aware Jason's gonna be coming over here, yes? The second we step in this cabin, the second we step in here, Jason's gonna be alerted of our location. Understand? Are you aware of this? Let's go. Grab the axe, grab the axe, grab the axe, grab the axe. Right here. Right here. Grab the axe. Axe. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, let's go. Jason's gonna be coming any second. We need to leave before he does. Alright. You know how to combat stance. Do you know how to combat stance? R4. You know, the right. Click down on your right. There you go. That's how you combat stance. Click it again to disable it. You should do more damage like that. So you should be able to knock off his mask easier. Understand? I swear, I better not prep all this shit for nothing. Alright, we're gonna beat on Jason for a little bit, alright? We're gonna beat his mask off, understand? I know I seem very picky on what I am doing, but I am not gonna look like a damn fool right now.
Holy shit!
Alright, we're gonna also need a... Perhaps later, but right now we need to take care of business, understand? Right now we need to get this done, but... that's just... Occasionally we'll overhear, someone yell like that and die. That just means someone's dead, so, you know. There he is! Alright, we need to get Bugsy to quit running. Legit. Bugsy's wasting his damn stamina. We can't... We need to continue fighting. Where's Jason at? Jason? Alright. It looks like Jason's after Bugsy, and Bugsy's over by the, other house, so... Set that up. Come on. Just wait. Okay, you have to axe. Just, come on. Just... We're gonna hunt down Jason himself. Like... If we wait for him, he's gonna kill off Bugsy, and if we continue being on, Jason while we have the chance, you know... The more the merrier, you know? Alright, over here. Alright, where is he? He's... I won't say he's upstairs. Jason's upstairs. His mask's not off, alright? What the fuck? Are you guys... Both of you get outside. Everybody outside now. We are going... Just get a fucking weapon and just wail on him. Like, legit. We got everything we need. We can't lose. Where did... Bugsy, get your ass up here. Or, actually, you're stuck upstairs, aren't you? Alright, yeah. That's combat stance. He's focused on... Never mind. It's just us. Turn on your flashlight if you need to. If you're feared out, turn it on. And that's also another feature the flashlight has. If you're having a hard time seeing, you know, do that. I'm not worried about it. Just... You got a pocket knife, you'll be fine. We just need to go and do this properly. Jason knows we're trying to kill him too. There he is. Kick his ass. Let's do this shit. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch.
Please, no!
Hit him! Don't run. Hit him.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright. I'm gonna take... Actually, hold on. Alright. I am going to go and press my thing to stun him, right? With the sweater. Once I do that shit...
He's killing me!
Son of a bitch. Well played, honestly. But you see, I don't wish to... Fucking bitch, you slashing whore. You know, this guy sucks so much he couldn't actually grab any of us to kill us.
My sweet Jason. Mommy is proud of you.
Fuck this guy. Jason's a bitch. I'm gonna go with no. No, man. We're good. I'm good. I'm just right now trying to do... I'm legitly just on here so I could go and do a live stream to help anybody who's trying to play this better. That's what this is for. Why do you think I was... Why do you think I was so damn pushy on every last thing? I was so pushy to get everything down correctly so that I can show everybody how to play everything. Alright, before we continue, can you motherfuckers switch your damn character? All you guys are Bugsy, and all you guys did was die. If you're gonna take the role of Bugsy, if you're going to take the role of Bugsy, do your damn job. Hit Jason. They didn't like that shit. I can't blame them. Like, legit. So? No, legit. I mean, each counselor has a damn role to play. Bugsy's supposed to knock off the mask. That's all he's supposed to do. Why the fuck am I running into kids? Fuck me. You know, you're a kid too. You can't really speak, so... Like, that's the pot calling the kettle black, I mean. You just can't do that. Y'all kids. It don't matter how old y'all. Oh, good job for 14. You're still a fucking kid. Anyways, alright, shit. Well, y'all got a good example of fucking Tiffany and what you could do with her. Alright, I'm gonna get this shitty Kenny over. Fuck Kenny. Kenny could suck my dick. Actually, no, I am not doing this. Fuck this. Alright, guys. I know that's not exactly what Tiffany was made for, and I understand that. I completely do. And hold on. I understand that's not what Tiffany was exactly made for, according to what I was saying. However, that's also another thing that she can do, and that's what I think another thing she could do that really would match her. She would be the other final girl, because she's stealthy as hell, so she's not gonna fight. As you can tell, the only reason why we knocked off the mask is because, you know, I was being so damn pushy on it. I mean, we could have killed him if Jason wasn't being a bitch and just slashed everybody. Like, that's not how the game's played. Like, you... Also, there's two type of Jasons. Slashers and grabbers. Grabbers go for pretty much, constantly trying to grab, with slashers, you know, are gonna continue slashing at you until you die. Try to be a balance, or, you know, try to go and find what works for you. And unlike Dead by Daylight, if you slash, they're not going to just, you know, get a speed boost. No, they're gonna get slashed and they gotta stand there, so it's like, ugh. So I will be right back, guys. I am going to go and pass through something. Alright guys, I am back for now. Actually, I am going to end this live stream, and I decided the next time I play, I'm going to play as each one characters. Excuse me. Starting off with the last character to the first, as I'm going from Kenny all the way down to Jenny, and play like that for you guys. And then at least 14 matches, and I'll try to get through all 14 matches as soon as possible, because that's going to be about maybe 2 hours 40 minutes, about at least 2 hours. It's going to be about a 3-4 hour video, not to mention all the fact that I'll be playing as Jason, and the fact that I will be dying a lot. Actually, I am not going to lie, I probably will die, but it's not supposed to be like, oh well, this live, because you're not going to always live. It's about showing you how each character is played, and that's the point. So I hope this video was useful for some of you guys and stuff like that. So, you know, I hope this was helpful and you guys learned off this, and hopefully soon this game will update and stuff, and I could go and come out with my Uber Jason plus the new counselors and the new maps, because I know this game like the back of my hand by now. I don't even need a map to know where I'm going, as I've shown. So thank you guys very much for watching. Be good people. Hope you learned something. See you guys later.